Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Terri. I make Philippine Travel Updates. We had great news earlier this afternoon, which I shared in a video about reopening. If you're curious on what will be the protocols and who can enter, please go ahead and watch that video. This video, in this update, more of a bad news. Have you guys been hearing the news lately? Oh my goodness, new variant! And a lot of countries are putting again travel restrictions. And the Philippines joins that list. The Philippines po will ban entry of travelers from 7 countries. 2 countries, they will start the ban immediately. With the announcement of the IATF spokesperson, acting Carlo Nograles, it was approved tonight lang, the temporary suspension of inbound international flights from South Africa and Botswana and other countries with local cases or with likelihood of occurrences of this new variant. It has no name yet. They call it B111529. According to the news, it has a lot of mutations and it's likely to be more transmissible and might be vaccine resistant. Ay naku, that's really worrying. Paputa ng Pasko, bakit ngayon? And this restriction will take effect, yung restriction from travelers from South Africa and Botswana, effective immediately. You cannot enter po if you're coming from South Africa and Botswana. And take note, these 2 countries are green list countries. Wow, from green to red real quick. So yes guys, if you're coming from South Africa or Botswana, you cannot enter the Philippines, effective immediately. Tonight, November 26. Well, there are more 5 countries, no? All travelers with travel history sa mga bansang Namibia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Eswatini, and Mozambique can still enter the Philippines before November 28, but they will undergo 14 days hotel quarantine. Okay po, if you're coming from any of these 5 countries, meron kayong travel history for the last 14 days, you can still enter before November 28, but you will undergo 14 days hotel quarantine. Fully vaccinated or not, it's the same. 14 days hotel quarantine if you're coming from these 5 countries. But starting November 28, if you have travel history from these 5 countries po, you cannot enter. You cannot enter po, including Filipinos. I think there would be an announcement on this, on being red countries na. Now, if you have a transit in any of those countries, that's okay. You're not affected. As long as you stay inside the airport, you have a transit in South Africa, that's okay. If it's only transit, you stay inside the airport, then you're not covered by this travel restriction. While those who arrived November 19, November 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, or 26, naku po, especially from South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Eswatini, and Mozambique po. Naku po, if you're still right now in the hotel quarantine, then you will be extended. You still will be 14 days in the hotel. But if you are already in your LGU, in your final destination, your LGU, the IATF tasked the LGU to locate you and quarantine you for 14 days. 7th-day testing. Oh my goodness, this is happening way too fast. Wow, this variant, it has taken us by storm. So other countries like India, Japan, UK, the Netherlands have put the same restrictions on these countries. The Philippines is still monitoring this new COVID variant, but their experts are already urging and encouraging them to put again travel restrictions. Naku po. We know that malapit na sana yung yellow list na nga pagbigyan sa no quarantine ako, and this happened. Naku, well, there goes our chance. According to the IATF, they're still waiting for the classification of WHO whether this is a variant of concern or interest only. Pero nga, there is a growing encouragement from experts to ban countries where there are cases of this new variant. And according to the news, guys, Hong Kong, Israel, Botswana, and Belgium have already detected this variant. Ako po. So there is really a chance na masali sila sa red. I think we will hear more announcements tomorrow from the IATF. Ay naku po. So watch out po for Filipinos sa Hong Kong, Israel, at Belgium. Watch out po, baka mapasali po tayo sa travel restriction. Let's just wait for announcement. For now, wala pa naman. Pero malaki yung chance na masali tayo. So, oh my goodness, this is November. We're just ending the year. It feels like 2020 all over again. You guys remember, it was also during this December when the Alpha variant came out. Just when the Philippines is having low cases, just when the Philippines is loosening up restrictions, just when the Filipinos, ay naku, are just getting back on its feet, and this is happening. So this variant, guys, will really have an effect on the green list and yellow list and red list countries. So please, if you're traveling soon, stay updated po tayo sa mga travel updates for any changes because malaking chances na may mga countries talagang maraming Pilipino ang mapapasali sa red. And the restrictions right now are much stricter compared before. See, South Africa, Botswana, effective immediately. Bawal lang pumasok. So for foreigners there who wanted to avail the reopening of the Philippines, and if you have a travel history from South Africa for the last 14 days, sorry, but you cannot enter. Even nga Filipinos sa South Africa, hindi din makakapasok. Yan po yung announcement ng IATF. So a lot of studies are still going about this new variant. Even ngayong WHO, wala pang classification. But I think with past experiences, countries are just, they have learned the lesson to go hard, go early protocol when it comes to travel restrictions. See, this is why traveling talaga, guys, takes a lot of preparation when you're traveling during the pandemic. A lot of things can happen. For the Philippines, this is it. 5 countries. November 28 cannot enter. 2 countries cannot enter effective immediately. Flights are suspended as well. So for Filipinos who are in those 7 countries po, please coordinate with the Philippine Embassy. If you really need, if you're urgent travel, if you have an urgent travel po to the Philippines po. Ito lang po ang mabibigyan natin na update. This is all that we have, the announcement as of tonight, November 26. Hopefully, tomorrow we'll have bigger updates from the IATF. I'll let you know if you're traveling soon po. If there is a foreigner here who's gonna avail the reopening, please let us know of your travel plans. And we'll stay updated with the travel rules. I'll see you again with another update. Stay safe po and God bless. Bye.